Hey y'all, thank you for joining me for this divine feminine energy reading. If it's your first time joining me, my name is Keita and got a little smoothie on my lip. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. It's hot in here. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off. I just got in from the gym, y'all, so I'm lit. But no, it's really hot in here. I had to turn the heat on because I know that I want to get in the tub when I finish this reading, but I want to go ahead and finish the reading because I ain't gonna feel like doing it once I take a bath and I'm all relaxed and whatnot. So here I am, as I am divinely led, sweaty and all, bringing forth the best message for the highest good of the divine feminine collective. So I hope that this message finds you all well. If you are not well, I hope something is said that leaves you well. I don't think I have gotten any downloads that I'm needing to share with y'all. I don't know, that song may be a download. Hiding Here by Nelly. So we may be speaking about some passion or things amping up in some way, getting more creative, or any of the energies relative to fire. But I don't know, we're gonna see. I am being led to pull some tarot and then to clarify with the Gateway Oracle and close us out with a message from the True Love reading cards. I have some construction going on right in front of my house, and right now they fairly quiet, but if y'all hear some noise, that's probably what it is. And they actually been out there for maybe a week. The guy told me that they should be done by tomorrow, but that's part of the reason why I hadn't really been doing any readings, because of all the noise that they've had going on. But today is the day, honey. We're gonna do it with or without all of the noise. It's not unbearable, so it is what it is. Like I said, I'm gonna start out with the clear tarot. We're gonna see what's popping for the divine feminine collective. So God, I come to you humbled to be a servant, a vessel of your love and light, asking that you use me to bring forth the best message for the highest good of the divine feminine collective at this time. Spirit, what message would you have me to bring forth for your people at this time? I'm noticing that the Page of Pentacles is face up in this deck. One card just fell in my lap right between my thighs, sticking straight up, and it's the Magician. So something new is definitely being manifested, and with that Page of Pentacles energy, it's something new that's being grounded. As page energies are symbolic of something being in its beginning stages, or some newness, some seed that's being planted. Okay. At the top of the deck, you have... Do I have the deck upside down? Nope. The Queen of Swords in reverse. And I'm going to leave it like that. So the Queen of Swords is a bitch. She can be manipulative. She can be very toxic and calculating. She's a very distorted energy. So this is a woman in her toxic femininity in some way. She keeps up shit. She's not honest. And going from that energy to, oh, okay, we either talking about A masculine energy, or we're talking about first of all, let me expound on how important it is to know that I am not talking about men or women. We're talking about masculine energy and feminine energy, which men and women have masculine and feminine energy within them. So if you are masculine watching this, I could very well be speaking to your feminine energy within you. And for some of you, it's a feminine energy outside of you, like somebody else, actual woman. But whatever the case, she with the shits. But somebody is going from that in order to manifest that which they desire to the 4 wands. Community, stability, security, some connection or environment that feels familiar and communal and safe. Someone or something where someone wants to build or has already somewhat established a strong foundation. The 4 of Wands is like reaching a milestone. So like a wedding, a birthday party, a celebration of some sort, something worth celebrating. As you can see in the card here, you have a masculine and a feminine, and it's as though they are waving to their people, and they're standing at what looks like an altar in front of a castle, and there are people off in the distance who have come to help them celebrate. So this is definitely like community, family. The 4 of Wands being a minor arcana card, this is like having that energy on a day-to-day basis. You know, the minor arcana speaks to the day-to-day energy. The major arcana speaks to like our major life lessons, the overarching theme of a situation. So with this 4 of Wands, it's very much a twin flame card, as you can see here, with the 2 wands on each side mirroring one another. So we could be talking about a twin flame connection where somebody knows that in order to manifest that which they desire into their 3D reality, they are confidently distancing themselves from a karmic energy, which is this Queen of Swords. This person who is quick-tempered, manipulative, toxic. I'm hearing a user and territorial. Because they want this 4 of Swords energy, and as as the cards are starting to like slide, separate on their own, the card that wanted to reveal itself at the bottom of the deck is Judgment. Somebody has made a final decision and is answering a calling to move toward their abundance, as I just saw 811. 8 being representative of abundance and 11's representing mastery. Somebody is mastering abundance consciousness, moving into their rightful inheritance to have this energy of the 4 of Wands in their life, opposed to this toxic shit with this Queen of Swords. That's dope as fuck. Also keep in mind that the one major arcana card that we have out on the table prior to Judgment is the Magician, represented by the number 1. That's a new beginning, and knowing that you have everything that you need to manifest this new beginning and manifest this 4 of Wands energy in your life. Then you got Judgment again, which is a major arcana card, and yeah, it's over for something, baby. Judgment is the card that comes right before the World card. The World card represents ending, so that something new can begin. The Magician, starting over at 1. What's that song by, oh, I ain't got my phone, Brian McKnight. I need to read the words to that. Hold on, y'all. I need to go get my phone. Oh. I'm sure y'all can hear me scooting across the floor in my in my house shoes. Back at one. Lyrics by Brian McKnight. You can't tell me these lyrics don't apply to this message coming out of this Queen of Swords reverse energy, this toxicity with this toxic feminine energy into the Four of Wands, something that's like destined and safe and comfortable and communal and worth celebrating. It's undeniable that we should be together. It's unbelievable how I used to say that I'd fall. Never. So this is a player. Somebody that was like, yeah, nah, they ain't never gonna catch me slipping. Somebody who has possibly fought monogamy or being in a committed relationship or has had some commitment issues. The basis is need to know. If you don't know just how I feel, then let me show you now that I'm for real. If all things in time will reveal. 1, you're like a dream come true. 2, just want to be with you. 3, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. 4, repeat steps 1 through 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I'll start back at 1. It's so incredible the way things work themselves out. And all emotional once you know what it's all about. And undesirable for us to be apart. Never would have made it very far because you know you've got the keys to my heart. So then he repeats the he repeats the hook, right? Say farewell to the dark of night. So this is possibly somebody who has gone through the dark night of the soul. I see the coming of the sun. The energy in this Four of Wands card is sunny and bright. I feel like a little child whose life has just begun. You came and breathed new life into this lonely heart of mine. You threw out the lifeline just in the nick of time. And then it goes to the hook again. 1, you're like a dream come true. 2, just want to be with you. 3, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And 4, repeat steps 1 through 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I'll start back at 1. Somebody had a situation with a toxic, karmic, feminine energy. I know this reading is about the divine feminine, but I'm always asking that the best message for the divine feminines, highest good, come forward. So this is what the feminists need to know, regardless of what it looked like. For some of y'all, this is what's going on beneath the surface. So if you're separated from someone who you have identified as a twin flame, a divine counterpart, know that this message resonates with you in any way. This person adores you. They adore you, but they've been caught up with some toxic feminine energy and they having to tie some loose ends and end something so that they can begin something new with you. I don't think I really know the words to this song by heart, but I do know how it goes. So, but I ain't finna sing it. So if you want to hear it, it's called Back at One by Brian McKnight. Check that out. That might be your vibe. I'm going to clarify this with the Gateway Oracle card. This is a dope message. Something involving a smart man. Somebody who has raised their vibration and therefore doesn't have tolerance for the fuck shit, the drama, the foolishness, the low vibe, just toxicity, right? So this is somebody who's dodging a bullet with somebody's low vibrations and ready to manifest something new with someone whom they are far more aligned with. Spirit, please clarify this message that's coming forward for the Divine Feminine Collective at this time. They're making a judgment call. Opening to love. My heart is open. Somebody's heart is on fire. I told y'all it was a fiery energy when I was singing It's Getting Hot in Here by Nelly at the beginning of the reading. And here we have this boat with roses and flowers in it and a heart in the middle of it, and this heart is on fire, representing the passion, and it's in this body of water, which represents the emotion in this situation. Somebody is opening to love and having a heart chakra awakening that is manifesting a tangible offer with that page of pentacles that I saw as I was shuffling in the beginning of the reading. So we got a masculine energy here that is opening to love and showing up. The masculine is not the only one who is in their magician energy, manifesting, doing the necessary to align with and manifest this connection into their 3D reality. The feminine, divine feminines, you guys have been doing that work also. The magician speaks to having like resources available to you, both tangible and intangible, but also it speaks to having the confidence in those resources and trusting that because you're an heir of God's abundance, an heir of God's limitlessness, that all is going to be well and work out on your behalf. And with that, knowing that you God's child and that you have knowing the God within you. I'm seeing a car outside my house. Oh, I forgot I had ordered something to eat. I'm like, who the fuck? But having that knowledge and that understanding gives a certain boost of confidence. It's like it opens the solar plexus. It gives a boost of life force energy to get shit done and manifest that which we've dreamed up or imagined or wished for into our 3D reality. So I love the message that's coming forward here, but let's see what's at the top and the bottom of the deck. Oh no, that card out there is for my neighbor. Y'all, my neighbor died. And I honestly have been really sad about it. I think I just kind of made peace with it like yesterday. Like when I found out about it, I was so sad. And I had like a lot of stuff scheduled for the weekend that I wanted to just cancel and just kind of sit with my grief. But the spirit was like, keep moving. Honor her and keep moving. So Mafete Foon, Rachel Hearn, Ibaye, that lady has been my neighbor for 7 years. And she was a real sweetheart. I'm going to miss our driveway talks. And her coming to knock on my door to see if she can park in my driveway when she getting work done on her house. You just never know how significant people are to you sometimes until they are gone. And I think part of the message that is coming through here, or that is I am intuited, is that there's an energy here that does not want to take something for granted. I'm not saying I took Rachel for granted. I was definitely grateful to have such a wonderful neighbor when she was alive. But I'm gonna miss seeing her. But I'm picking up there's just the energy of somebody knowing what it feels like and looks like to take something for granted or miss an opportunity and not wanting to do that. So they're opening to love. At the top of the deck, you have taking action. I told you that page of pentacles, something is grounding and someone is taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities, taking the limits off of what they can have and accomplish and what they are worthy of, and allowing that motivation, that fire under their ass and in their heart to lead them in taking action. This is beautiful. And as you can see here, you got somebody that the action that they're taking is leaping over a stream. This person is not letting nothing come in between, y'all. Not a Queen of Swords in reverse. not their own internal battles. They're not letting anything come in between the action they know they need to take to get towards the divine feminine. At the bottom of the deck, we have, this is so romantic. Proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. What this tells me is like, yeah, you got somebody that's ready to take action toward that which they want to manifest, and they're coming forward with a tangible offer to plant a seed in this connection, and they made a judgment call. They're opening to love, but this is somebody who also wants to take their time, and they want to experience intimacy. Not just sex, but like intimate moments, talking and spending time, candlelight dinners, and just being together, whether that's a home cooked meal or going out to eat, or I don't know, Lunchables. I wouldn't advise that because that's toxic, but you know what I mean. Like, it don't gotta be something expensive, but something where there's just intimacy shared between two people. So this is also telling me that this person is has a healthy sacral chakra, which speaks to our openness and comfort with intimacy. Intimacy ain't always about sex, y'all. Intimacy can just be sitting in solitude with somebody you're comfortable with, or having an intimate conversation or intimate experience that does not involve taking your clothes off, or hell, taking your clothes off and not having sex. Intimacy can be a wide array of things, but this person wants to explore that. And as you can see here in the image, you have a table that's set out with a cup of tea. So maybe it's like a date in the daytime where you go have breakfast or brunch, or you go out for a cup of tea or coffee. But this is someone who wants to proceed softly, not aggressively. They are definitely wanting to pursue this situation, but they're not coming on so strong that it makes you raise an eyebrow, like, what we rushing for, right? So I love this for y'all, as this person wants to proceed softly. And it looks like you got some little muffins or tarts or something here too. So you know what they say about, you know, people communing over food creates ultimately a good time. This is maybe somebody who really invests in like atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? Setting the mood type of situation. This is dope, divine feminines. I know we ain't had like a divine feminine, divine masculine reading in a while, but what this says is there's definitely been some progress along the journey for those who have been resonating with my divine masculine and feminine readings, because at one point it was like don't talk to them, hold out, and now you got somebody moving forward, opening their heart to love, taking action, and proceeding softly. So I'm gonna get us a closing message here about this here fiery, passionate situation. This is somebody who is highly attractive. And I'm hearing attractive. Spirit, please clarify the message that's coming forward for her. Okay. Excuse me. So the two cards that fell out face down are worthiness. The thing that has aligned this masculine energy with the Queen of Swords in reverse was worthiness. They were settling for less than they are worthy of because they thought, this is what I get. You know what I'm saying? They were settling. And now that this person has done the work to deem themselves worthy of a divine feminine energy because they are a divine masculine, this is bringing this union closer to fruition, but also it's the thing that is giving them the confidence to move forward in this situation, to present themselves as someone who is interested in a deeper connection and opening to love. So you got worthiness with this lady who's looking in the and the water, again, this could be a masculine who's been working on his feminine energy and not necessarily attracted to I bet you this. Nah, no, it ain't. I think this will be a collector. She's looking in the water and looking at her reflection. So this is somebody who's possibly taking time to reflect on themselves and their feminine energy, and also the feminines who they have aligned with in their 3D reality. So take that as it resonates as well. But that came out with the divine feminine. This is somebody who feels worthy of you, divine feminine. You done showed up in the reading. Because of your presence, because of your example, because of your standard, you got somebody who now feels worthy of opening to love and presenting themselves as a divine masculine. At the top of the deck, you have creativity. I told you, this is somebody who's like creative and interested in setting the tone or creating a atmosphere. They got all kinds of ideas about how to present themselves to you and share intimacy with you. Creative energy is also sexual energy, so keep that in mind as you move forward and as these experiences ground themselves. But at the bottom of the deck, you have reparenting yourself. Because this connection, how it is manifesting and coming into reality, is an act of mothering and fathering oneself, taking care of oneself, protecting oneself, nurturing oneself. The decision to do so, prioritizing it, is what is going to help this situation to have longevity and quality. So I'm going to read the message of reparenting yourself. Nope. You got the divine feminine showing up in this reading. I'm going to read the message of divine feminine. And we're going to close this out. It says the divine feminine is the fundamental form of abundance. The divine feminine is returning to us all once more. After thousands of years of dominance by the distorted masculine, she is characterized by qualities such as nurturing behavior, patience, caring, acceptance, trust, going with the flow, harmony with natural cycles, sharing, communal cooperation, healing a connection to nature, and a more circular, organic way of getting things done. Intuition, especially the decision to use and trust it more, is also extremely important in the feminine realm and feminine approach to life. These qualities are not always highly valued in our society, and whether you are male or female, you may have been brought up learning to discard or distrust them. The feminine way of being, patient or caring, is not just about giving all the time and finishing up exhausted yourself. It's about having faith in the fact that the universe can and will guide you if you allow it. I told you, that's that magician energy. Having faith and confidence that you are God's. You are God's creation. You are a carbon copy of the divine. You good. The divine feminine is the vital force from which all other life emerges, and it works towards a win-win outcome in every situation for the good of all involved. All things creative, sensual, and nurturing belong in the feminine realm. So indulge that with awareness as a way of expressing your delight. Make a commitment to listen to, trust, and act upon your intuition more today and every day. You have drawn this card today because your heart and intuition are calling out to you, urging you to trust your feminine energy more and more. Take a few minutes to complete the exercise below, reintegrating your divine feminine, and then take steps to acknowledge this power within you. This process is kind of long. I'm going to take a picture of it and put it on the community board. I promise. I'm going to put it on the community board before I upload the video, because y'all know I say that I'm going to put it on the community board and don't do shit. So I'm going to make sure that I do. But I hope that the message found y'all well. This is a dope message that has come forward. If you're needing a personal reading, feel free to email me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. If you're local, I'm hosting a Friendsgiving sound bath on November 26th, which is a Tuesday. So I believe I've posted the flyer. You can find that on the community board as well. Come through and commune with me and some other like-minded, like-spirited souls. If you like the video, click that like button. Don't forget to comment below should something said have resonated with you, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Share the video with your people if you think something that was said may resonate with them. And until next time, y'all, peace.